biceps.
No
but
more filling.
Pito with the dual elites. He is feeling brave today. All right, that's a bold move. They are cheaper these days. $400 means you can buy a smoke or 2 flashbangs if you require. It's going to be an A execute with a little bit of a fake from Snacks towards B, but the FaZe Clan are pushing. They're ready to go. And it's going to be Rain and Nico pushing it. What a combo that is. Absolutely lighting up the scoreboard there. 4 headshots coming in for the CT side. Round over. And Snacks can't do anything about this. They want to do the set piece, and they get absolutely nothing from it.
Snacks underneath the balcony with a little roof piece inside of mid under window. And what a round and what a start for FaZe. That'll be hard for VP to deal with if they wanted to show up in this game like they did yesterday. It certainly wouldn't be a good idea to let FaZe get momentum and confidence inspired, but they certainly have done that. Snacks will walk into the open.
See ya.
You know what's wrong with that model?
What's that?
If he buys a helmet, it doesn't really represent that he has a helmet.
I've always wondered about CS. Like, why has that never been a thing?
Yeah, shows
like,
the helmet.
I guess, well, I'm trying to work out if it's like...
It's not really
Would it influence the way you're shooting people and stuff like that? Like, it might change the game quite dramatically, actually. If you got like a player who couldn't afford a helmet, you'd be shooting him first, and it'd be changing a fundamental that's always been around Counter-Strike. But, yeah, I guess it's never been thought about.
It just only stands out because he's, like, very blatantly bald.
Yeah, right, the big round dome.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is the revolver out, Matt?
Seriously, Stacks? I love it. Oh my god. I told you it was my highlight reel.
What is this about?
Yes! Oh, my favorite.
So if anyone's not aware, you have to replace the Desert Eagle in CSGO to use the revolver. It is trash. It's garbage. It is the worst gun of all time.
By someone, again...
I remember when we casted PGL Season 1, he was the only player using this.
He used it, but did he use it all yesterday? Is this like he didn't even buy a Deagle or R8 yesterday and he just maybe forgot he had it equipped?
He's never got a kill with it. I remember we had this narrative in PGL Season 1. I always brought it up.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, and he was the only player ever doing it. And I'm so hyped if we can follow him to see what he does. It's so trash. I can't even break down like, the benefits of using it. There's nothing. It's so bad. Like delayed shots.
I forgot entirely what... Well, there's a Deagle making good work. I forgot entirely what it looked like in the HUD even.
Yeah.
I will say the right-click burst is still potent if you can get close enough, but that's so
CT
situational.
side, like hiding in the cubby hole, and they run past you. You can spam the R and hope for the best.
This is amazing.
But you can barely hit the broadside of a barn of it, so...
Well, I couldn't hardly do that with any gun, so maybe that's why I like it. Nico takes down B alley. Snacks is in toward B. Come on, get something with it. Man from the Wild West. Oh, yes, there it is. Snacks nails Kerrigan, already kill. That's what he was after.
Wants another one.
And he's tries to bolt it. I would have thought he would pre-bolted the corner, but FaZe was ready for it. Olaf takes him down. Thank you, Snacks.
He's actually done it. That's so sick.
If he got 2 in 1 round, imagine.
Yeah. Well, that's such a weird thing to happen.
That actually I made my morning. I'm super happy right now.
He did it. I'm not sure. Did they adjust the price of the RA? I don't give a proverbial crap about that weapon, so I don't follow it. So I know they reduced the price of the jewelries and stuff. I can't remember if they reduced the price of the RA. I don't think they did. It's like I think they made it so you could buy in pistols now. I think it's like $700 now instead of $800. No, was it $850 before? I can't remember. You couldn't buy in pistol.
Yeah, it was. I think it was $850.
Why,
yeah, because that was the joke. If it came $850, the entire world broke, or like whatever, when it was super overpowered.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. It was $850. Well, there it is. It's going to be Guardian. He's feeling brave. And that will not pay off for him. Just to note, they didn't get the bomb down there, did they?
No, they did not.
So
no, they did not.
So they'd go for a...
I was so caught up in the R8 storyline.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, it's fully going for the gun round.
Well, Kerrigan
they're
waits.
struggling slightly. Like, this is FaZe. They do this quite a lot, you know, overextending and thinking they've won a round. Against Glocks, like, you make a few mistakes, you still can be taken down. There's still weapons. And now they'll probably still win the round, but it's a lot more expensive.
Nico's position could win them the round alone because they've got 2 picks, 1 good. Taz has an SMG picked up, but as soon as they walk up middle and he's got a rifle at that range, it should be easy pickings for him. So yeah, that's okay.
Ooh.
At least 2 kills to make it level. Olaf will take down the bomb. That'll do the end of it. Keep the M4s up. But yeah, not a bad start from VP in this round. We'll go 3-0 for FaZe, however. And in doing so, Taz is going to do everything he can to get guns down. In doing so, yeah, smart to go toward the vent as well and not CT. That's a very long alley and channel toward the checker room with just an MP9. But we'll get guns out next round. That's where I was trying to go with my thoughts. A couple of them going on all at once there.
Well, 20 seconds. Believe it or not, Taz does want to die here. It's unlikely he plants the bomb. And it looks like he will. He gets one more kill, I'll be happy with that. But a little more expensive than it had to be. Up against 5 Glocks, pretty much. I think 1 PT-50, if I'm not mistaken. And they lose 3 players there. So Virtus Pro will be relatively happy with that. But the 3-0 comes through. No bonus situation for FaZe. But it might not matter. I think Guardian gets the AWP out at this point. As we head into the first gun round. It is a best-of-3 series. And the loser will be out of the tournament.
That's a good point. First time we've casted an elimination match. We did the 2 playoff qualifications yesterday. Anders and Moses, the Creamy Bears, took over the first 2.
That's right.
And we'll take over the second one today.
I love this pick. It's one of my favorites on Mirage. The AWPers trying to find encroaching terrorists in towards Palace. Neo, though, he's going to be aware this is a possibility and creeps up the left-hand side wall. Guardian falls back. I think Neo gets his kill for days. Oh, God, it's so tense. And he'll fall back, and no one will be going down just yet. Mid-control coming in through, and Nico might be dropped here, but apparently not. It's going to come in for the refrag. That's Pasha Biceps. 4-on-4 situation. Neo and Taz have been tagged up. Guardian actually hitting that shot through the Palace wall there. Rain, very strong player, great with the M4. More than capable. He did spot a player on top of steps. I think he thought that was a teammate. He must have done.
We'll see the reaction goes from there because Taz already in toward jungle. There's 2 towards sandwich. Rain realizes Taz is that far forward and actually gets the kill before the flash lands. Neo does make up for it, but Guardian takes him down immediately after, so it will subside in favor of FaZe. Good dink to Olaf. That could have been very awkward with positioning inside of the site. You're right. As Rain spotted one and didn't really do anything with it.
Yeah, I think he just thought, well, that's obviously a teammate. He honestly saw the head and he's got a lot going on. About 20 threads in his mind about what the dangers could be. But there it is, another round for FaZe. 4-0 start, no bomb going down. Really as of yet for Virtus Pro, so another eco and a pause comes through. Chance for Cubans who step in perhaps and help them out and decide what they're going to be doing with this round. They can definitely buy upgraded pistols and body armor here. They could have maximum loss bonus into the next round. Discussion for FaZe as well, quite a in-depth discussion. So they'll just be working out. I don't want them to go aggressive here, right? They've cost himself a few weapons with the aggressive plays against ecos presented to them.
He looks angry, Snacks. Taz chilling. His stunt double behind him, not saying as much. Not looking like he's even listening much.
Yeah, he doesn't look that engaged. Not a fan of these early mornings, Matt. Like I can feel nose is running, cough's coming. I don't have a button to mute it all.
How'd you sleep?
Not great. It's not. Yeah. It's rough out there right now.
It's rough out there. It's a wild world.
Yeah.
The Russian Bears got you.
Creamy bear. Round number 5. No upgraded pistols. With the maximum loss bonus, they might be going for double orbs on the T side. Bear in mind, that is something they run on Virtus Pro, even on the T side of Mirage. So that could be a thing, and they could just be saving the money up for that. Up against Karrigan and Guardian with the AWPs right now. Round number 5. Bialy has purchased some body armor himself and a smoke grenade. They're waiting for the aggressive pushes, and I think FaZe will probably learn the lesson. Roban in the pause just then is like, you know what, guys? Can we please just get some economy going? Let's stop pushing Glocks, shall we?
Guardian with the nade down. Neo tagged somehow with the op to 62. It must have gone through the edge of the wall.
Yeah, it did.
I thought it was clean to the leg. Nico, meanwhile, and Rain. Combine that with Olaf Meister and Nico again. Let me get a 4-on-1. Taz with the only... Or sorry, excuse me, Snacks with the only kill. Taz the only one left alive. So a flawless start from FaZe. Double up, still up. Goes low, and Rain gets taken down if he finds another headshot, Taz. There's a chance in this because Nico's on 7 HP. It's the 2 ops left alive, and Taz has the bomb. If he'd known that Nico was low enough on the site, he may have tried to push. Now the problem is he'll be pinched because if he peeks again from connector, there's one on either side, but they've given him space to do so. A main hold from the op of Nico. That could be saving them. He knows Taz is tagged, so he's going to stay to the pistol, and that'll do it. That's smart enough from Nico, but that was interesting nonetheless.
A little bit tense towards the end there. The PT50 frags coming in, definitely keeping FaZe modest. I can't see the money right now on the server, but I'm assuming as soon as they win one round, they're going to potentially force an eco out of the FaZe team. And I'm interested right now, will Virtus Pro buy double orbs on the T side of Mirage? Will that be a thing for them? They're not going to go for it. Plenty of money, as you can see, but they'll just go for the single orb setup right now. More power for Pasha, 1 for 5 at the moment, up against Karrigan and Guardian. FaZe known to be a very aggressive team on this map, and it's going to be Guardian, not smoked out for now. It's quite rare to see. They actually have full control of middle right now with Rain and Nico. Nico watching towards the underpass. And an execution off the bat with the smokes towards A. They won't be committing them, mate. You can see the bomb top of middle right now. They're trying to force out any utility they can. The CTs aren't really taking the bait right now. I can see a strong utility across the board. And Taz gives himself up to Karrigan. That was a little bit lackluster. Didn't really get much out of that.
Yeah, I don't know if he should have re-peeked after he got toward Tetris. If he wants to win, that's fine, and figure out what's going on. But the problem is they've also used a lot of utility on their own, not baited much, and lost kills in return. Thankfully, they're starting to pull them back. Biawi manages to get the kill immediately. Olaf spot snacks through the smoke, but the kill still goes the way of Virtus Pro, and they'll start to work in. Smoke to the window. Molotov to the catwalk. AP certainly, although it's 5-0 for FaZe, look like they're actually giving it a challenge.
Oh, got off the bomb.
They did. I think he thought, rather than thought he think, he was going through the window and Snacks was going to try and cover him while he planted. But now that they have it down, Karrigan starts the way through with an AWP. Piali stands with nowhere to hide. Snacks behind the truck. It's going to be tough. Sean already fired as well. Didn't matter that they didn't have nades because they just get it with a clean shot from Rain. 6-0, but again, rounds are staying within contention.
It's fine. They're getting the bombs down now, and they're keeping it relatively close in terms of the round. Oh, don't you leave anything hanging. Oh, the fist bump.
He even like rubbed it in.
He had this like, you know what, I'll take that. It's the best I'm going to get at this point. Hate to see it. But there we are. FaZe definitely looking uncomfortable in some of these situations. Like Olaf Meister couldn't find the shot there in the B apartments, but they are finding the kills with the AWPs.
This is good that Virtus Pro's keeping them modest, as you say, and keeps the money low because they can find a way, perhaps a seam to pull out and get in the game quicker, but it also still could be a disaster if they win one and get reset, because then FaZe can build up the economy that they can't right now, basically. Or struggling to do right now.
Good news is for the T side at least, they're getting bombs down, maximum exponents they can. It's still early days. 6-0 looks scary, it is. But at the same time, they can still come back and win this half. So we're not done here just yet. And like you said,
yeah, both teams I think just had about 2K left when the money was done.
One round victory from VP will send them into not a full eco, but a difficult buy.
Taz gets to connector early. He's actually gone in so early. They're expecting with smokes down at A main, there'll be more pressure. Problem is the bomb is dropped at the edge of the smoke, and Nico's reading it well. He fires to Palace, and with the bomb sitting at his footsteps.
Oh, that's so crisp. That's why he's considered one of the world's best. There's not many players who can play like that. So cool and calm under pressure. Players coming around him. He knows someone flanking him from connector as well. Nice play from Taz. Very fast towards connector. Gets in. Finds one to shadow. Then Nico just completely destroys them. They think they've got an opening. They push through the smoke. They're trying to capitalize on the opening pick and the chaos Taz is creating. But look at this. It's just so good. This shot towards the apartment's like, oh, get wrecked. Really well played by Nico. Even though no headshot, that's still really, really impressive. Well, there we go. That could be the start of something great now for FaZe. The money's going to start stabilizing. They kept 4 players alive there. Tactical timeout. No bomb going out of Virtus Pro. So you'd imagine they've got just over $4,500 per player. So do they take a partial buy here? This is getting out of hand a little bit now. 7-0. Oh, they're still okay. They can get an AWP out just about. And Pasha will be one of the compromises. Just the AK, no head armor. Snacks to get the AWP, but same story for him. No helmet. Need to get a bomb down this round.
So they reduced the price and adjusted the charge from 0.4 seconds to 0.2 seconds. The R8's actually not bad at the moment. That's from someone on Twitter.
Yeah, we've seen 1 kill from it so far. We'll see.
I want more. Snacks says the AWP this time, though. Not quite the R8, but it's close. Snacks as well will watch to the back of the site. Nade goes just over his shoulder. Won't do much damage to him. A little bit further back was Biawi. He took worse damage from it, but instead it's Nico that gets Neo in middle. Taz gets Rain.
connector exposed there. I don't think Rain had got that information. Down he goes. We've got Carrigan and Nico. Very low HP. A 4-on-4 situation, which technically favours the T's. And even more so with the current health situation. And we'll go back towards A. Matt, we've got no utility. We've got one flashbang to work with here. So we'll see whether they can actually do anything about this. I have to flash over, I'd say, a contact play with the AWP. Sentaz, or Snacks, I should say, in first. He's going to be flashing them in, though, so he can't really afford to do that. The idea, 3 players towards A ramp. Pasha to hold middle, stop any rotations, and he could find Carrigan here. No HP at the same time.
Already, Snacks wins it instead. He had the angle before Nico. Guardian, the one on the M4 this time, not on the AWP, because Carrigan has it instead. Is still ready. He'll find 2 with the rifle, and Carrigan managed to get one on the op. So the swap works between them. It's Taz to try and clutch it back. 2 kills already for him. Bomb planted. Molotov goes behind him, and Carrigan's directly in front.
Good attempt there from VP, doing what they can with very little. They had no grenades to work with. The AWP's picked up.
Similar situation, though. 7-0. It's about to go 8-0. But 2 stay alive, and another bomb plant VP.
Yeah, so they can keep buying, for sure. They're applying the pressure. They're getting close, but the buys aren't amazing. Guardian does really well here. Like, he is getting better and better. I think I've mentioned it a couple of times. He says he's trying to allow himself to be a better rifler. He's practicing more of it, and it seems to be paying off as well. It seems very, very good in those situations, and that's not an easy duel to take. 2 of them coming out successful, and it will be round number 9. Like I said, the bomb going down. And he's still there to buy, but no Molotovs, 3 smokes, only a couple of flashbangs. It's not ideal. 8-0 as we'll go from the connector. Oh, such an easy kill for Guardian. Nice work and good movement from him, but give an AWP like him that sort of opportunity, he's going to punish you for it.
Already in. Oh, wow. Pasha already there. Classic op from Pasha.
Here we go.
And he just walks around the corner to find Olaf. He's not the fastest op, Pasha, but he makes good work of it this particular round as Nico will get him back. Carrigan inside of the site. Spots one, but realizes he's already backed off the angle. Won't go back in carelessly. Instead tries to wrap around, but Neo gets the site first. However, it's just Neo remaining because Rain finds a kill. He can't get the shot back. He's trying to spray it down, but it's going to cost him a lot of his HP, his precious HP. And the problem for Neo is that bomb is toward Catwalk in. Oh, look at that. Nico spots it.
Oof. Now it comes down to the mind games. Oh, Nico is actually being kind of
bold.
I'm not sure. Like I was about to say smart, but it's quite audacious. I would say that maybe that's the correct word, considering like he's going to lose vision of the bomb, but he knows Neo's going to be up to something maybe a little bit peculiar, and he's hoping he'll grab the bomb and go towards B, anticipating. He's trying to play like 4D chess right now, you know. It's like,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, timing's about the same from where they both are right now, and Neo has to either hit a jump or go out mid. Okay, he's going to take the easier of the 2 jumps. But that's made noise. Nico's, I think, just out of range of that noise.
Has Nico done it? Oh my god,
yeah,
he has.
He's yeah, perfect. Neo thinks that it's clean in B. He's going to walk in. He's going to stick the plants, and oh, hi.
So we see this clipped on Reddit called like the 300 IQ plays. Like Nico has just absolutely taken him down. Like Neo had no idea that was a possibility. He goes all the way around. He could have just watched the bomb from connected and the obvious play, but Nico, I think Yanko mentioned on the desk, like Nico's considered one of the world's best aimers and mechanically skilled players, but that's a really intelligent player as well. Like not many players can think on their feet like that. 9-0, and it will be round number 10 coming in. No bomb planted there, of course, with Nico denying it, and it has to be now a partial buy. Something's got to break at some point, and we'll have the smokes coming through. A fast play towards middle. Neo pushing through that smoke and hopefully getting up towards short. Good flashbang. Olaf Meister will hear them coming, and he's stuck on the ladder right now. Gonna struggle.
No.
Resets the aim, but he gets 2. How does he get away with that? I have no idea.
Ridiculous. Awkward footing. Caught up like glue, super glue to a wall. That's what it feels like sometimes when you get stuck on a ladder and you don't mean to. And manages to get off of it and get 3 kills. Why not? Hat trick. Natural hat trick. Neo's tagged down to 31. He's got an AWP picked up. 9-0 for FaZe. It doesn't really paint a vibrant picture of detail because it's been close in some rounds, as we've made mention, but still they are going FaZe's way, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Rain will take down Neo again. This time they keep 4 alive. And 10-0. Money, I think, has established itself between 3 of the last 4 rounds where they've kept a number of players alive that it'll be fine for the rest of the half almost at this point.
So for anyone who's not aware, the ladder, if you are touching it, like all of us got blind and he went back into the CPR room and he touched the ladder, and it means, like you said, you're stuck to it. As soon as your body, even your back touches it, you are attached until you press space and it jumps you off. He started shooting, realized that, tap space, it launches him. At that sort of range, no unarmored players, like he's going to take them down. So it was a little bit sloppy, messy, but he got 3 and that's absolutely fine. Execution off the bat here. They might as well. Nothing else is working for them right now. And Rain sitting in front of the smokes potentially here. Need to start getting some rounds on the board, obviously, at 10-0. Smokes to go 3. Full buy.
I think it's fine. Wait till they go 15-0.
Yeah, then it's a problem.
Shout out Rain, takes down Snacks. Rain as well gets in balcony. Taz is going to walk in directly to him, but he can't hit the shot, so Taz wins the duel. That gives them the sight and a man advantage. Well, they get it for a change as Pasha as well inside of middle doesn't get the first shot on Kerrigan, and the AWP turns his attention. Nico is there to support 3-3 on the retake, make it 1 less, maybe 2. As Guardian tries his best, they're going to spray Taz down through the boxes. He doesn't have a lot of room to wiggle with, but thankfully Biaoi's going to take down Nico for him. In comes Guardian once more from CT. Now, has Taz done enough to hold the angle because he's still looking both directions. He's not sure where to look. In fact, his back shows what a shot, Guardian, and that's exactly when Kerrigan takes down Bialy.
Oh, every opportunity they get is just not realized. They get down to this 2-on-2 situation, but then something spectacular happens. Guardian, that's really well played. And a rare miss from Rain there as well. I thought that was the opening that he required. Hans takes him down towards Shadow. The Orbs to retake as well, but Kerrigan picks up the AK-47 after Pasha. Has to be mentioned, did miss a bit of a sitter on Kerrigan. He jumps off towards short, knows exactly where he is, can't find the shots of the AK-47, taken down. If he gets that kill, it's pretty much round guaranteed. Guardian with the low HP and CD spawn couldn't make that happen. 11-0 will come through. And what was built up to maybe be a bit of a game here today, considering the form of VP versus Gambit, is falling apart.
I mean, it's almost one of those admirable, like, obviously not literally the youngsters in VP, but you see that, like, underdog team, the young player comes in, he wants to prove himself to the senior, the veteran.
Yeah.
And every round he does something so good, and then it's just not enough. You know, it's like, oh, good try, you know, come back again. It's like if you have a show match of like 5 people from the audience trying to take down 5 pros, and they're doing really, really well, but the pros are just kind of going, whatever.
Well, we have got the opening advantage again. Good incendiary from Guardian. We'll keep them at bay. Oh, God. That's a good refrag, though. That's perfect. That trade is absolutely fine. And they're going to win this round. I'm almost certain of it now. But Olaf Meister doing work there from the bomb side itself. Now versus the 3 versus 1. Kerrigan.
Molotov that, my goodness.
Oh, he's got the bomb.
I thought he was going to Molotov the bomb with Snacks on 8 HP. I was like, that's not going to help. As Kerrigan does look the wrong way. Snacks will finally get Virtus Pro their first round. 3 kills for him. And Olaf, you're right, nearly pulled it back, but they'll get 1 on the board. Not that they look overly thrilled.
Well, would you at this point? Because they know what's coming. If they lose the next round with a fully equipped FaZe up against them, that's it. It could be the 14-1 scoreline coming in. The money will be thrown away. There's not enough time to build up the bonus once again. Taz, bit of a sigh at that point. A little bit exasperated. As we get into round number 13.
Guardian, good position, trying to go Kenny S.
Look at the money, though. They've won 11 rounds in a row, but they have been kept honest. You can see they've got those M4s out of FAMAS, limited utility. So, sure, you can win as many rounds as you want in a row, but they have been close. Hasn't been a complete stomping here.
It's true, actually. I thought they had a little more than that built up based on 2 particular rounds, but obviously I couldn't see it as they fall in. Kerrigan will put them down immediately. Taz gets him back. Pasha needs to... Oh, if he just sprayed. If he just sprayed it.
Oh, God.
I thought he was going to take his teammate as well, but he nearly gets Guardian down. He will in the end, but Olaf's there to get him in return. And therefore, we sit 1 man up for FaZe. Bomb is grabbed, it's recovered, but Olaf's still in the sight. Good read from Pasha. Double peek from Cat. Snack spotted 1. Does he realize they're both there? Well, now as they almost line up, but they both go individually, and Rain gets them both 1 by 1.
Have to force his last 2 rounds out. Good attempt there. Going towards B, though. It seemed clumsy. They fell over each other trying to get out the window. A flashbang came in. Couldn't jump out. Kerrigan, not the best of spray downs. You can see it was a good effort, but wasn't exactly crisp and shouldn't be getting 2 there. The refrag comes in a little bit too late. And that's $1,400 per player. I think VP might have to force it. Like, they need every single round at this stage. Like, 13-2 is not going to be good enough. So, a tactical pause again. And FaZe managed to recover. I think they keep 2 players alive there. So, the money won't be amazing for them. I think if you're VP, you try and win this round. You do what you can. You force out whatever you have and hope to break the money of FaZe and get at least 3 rounds on the board. Fist bump successful this time. No one really talking at all in the Virtus Pro lineup. After the dizzy heights of yesterday, it seems like everything's come crashing down once again. It's the best of 3 series. Like I said, they might as well force this. They need more than 13-2. 12-3, still recoverable. 13, I'm not so sure.
Try everything they can. AWP for Pasha. Other luminous flames. Taz goes to mid with Pasha. He'll peek with rifle and bomb. Keep that in mind. Nico goes back to window. Olaf is at the archway. He's looking B, but is toward Cat if needed. Mid spotted. Snacks down. Easy shot, Nico.
Sure that was. Well, this round seems like it's all falling apart. They'll make a slow execution towards A and get completely taken down 1 by 1. Wasn't even a competitive round, really. FaZe just looking very comfortable. Timings were off for VP, and 14-1 could be a very likely outcome here. Olofmeister upgrades his MP7 to the M4, double AWP set up out again. But this is not the game I was hoping for, I have to say. Could be the 16-1 if the pistol comes through. CZ across the board, some smokes, flashbangs. You know what? VP are the sort of team, though, that makes this round work. Everything else will go wrong for them, and they'll somehow rally up and manage to make the CZs a thing. They'll send 3 players towards A for the fake. Or it's going to be a split. I thought they were going to try and send the bomb in towards B cheekily, but they'll just go for the straight up A split. Nice and quick. And get the first pick as well. I did say CZs could be a thing for them.
Nico. Still unable to get a kill in the round as Neo found one back. It's Olaf inside of the top ladder, but bomb plant finally for VP with a man advantage. Only 2 rifles to work with, but armor on everyone if they could recover a gun. Snacks. Was that a body block that led to that?
Yeah, I think so.
He just realized he wasn't going any further in the vent and started shooting and hit him in the ankles. Even I was a little lost in the smoke, but takes a lot of damage as Olaf starts to work back toward jungle.
There we go.
Such luck for VP, though, because they get kills on Guardian. They do manage to still have the advantage, 46 HP. They want to try and make this a 13-2 scoreline, but Guardian's going to try and defuse it in the smoke. Neo knows exactly where he is and lines that up perfectly.
Just have to use pistols the entire time, it seems. Well, there we go. It's going to be the CZ A pincer as fast as you like. And then we'll get 2 rounds on the board. It's not ideal, but gives them a bit more of a buffer. As we'll head into the second half. Not amazing news for VP, but win the pistol round by round. No reason why they can't give FaZe the exact same treatment. So there we have it. Maybe the faster placed tactics was where they needed to sit. Will take probably the full 2 minutes at this point for Virtus Pro to strategize and work out how they're going to operate here in the CT pistol. FaZe don't necessarily need this to happen for themselves. It'd be nice to close it out early in.
It would be nice.
Yeah, at least we get a nice little face and a smile from Snacks.
Yeah, get some personality back into life. Yeah, it could be an early one. VP obviously coming in as somewhat the home team in this event.
Yeah.
Although Doja, one of the only Russians in this event. Is he the only Russian?
He's out of the tournament now.
I know, but I'm just saying, was he the only?
I'll get back to you. I think
correct. I think that's true. I'll have to do some checks on that. We obviously don't have an Navi, so I think
Oh, Vega, we're in the wild card.
Okay, fair enough. Wild card, yes.
Yeah.
Bomb to go down either way. May not have either of what would be considered the home team, Virtus Pro or Doja in the arena. Snacks, good shot on Olaf, but bomb planted already for FaZe, and Guardian holding off the vent. Snacks tries to go through. It's a tight place to crawl. Nico with one quick kill does get taken down, and Guardian finds Bialy immediately after. Guardian executes pretty much everyone with great accuracy.
Yeah, fantastic work there with the silent USP. Olaf can't believe what just happened. How have you just killed everyone? Nico's like, it's just normal,
I don't care,
bro.
dude.
It's normal. What are you talking about? I kill everyone.
Nico just wants to go back to bed. He's like,
think we
why am I?
Why is it 10 a.m.?
I would like to go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I can tell you the intricacies of the ceiling really well, though.
What is lying there?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So tired. Sheep are counting you.
The sheep were definitely counting me. I just went on a nostalgic music.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, it's good. One band to another, reading their Wikipedias at the same time, trying to figure out where Travis Bryant went when Terminal left him and then went to O Sleeper. Yeah, that was a good time.
Speaking of good times, VP aren't having one. They're going to have a scout force buyer of the CZ and Desert Eagles, and there's no defuse kit available. The must-win pistol doesn't work out for them, and they're one round away from map point here. It's desperate, but desperate times call for desperate measures. They'll go for a 4-man A stack with Taz on the A ramp. Arrogant's already made his way to the connector, so that's an area they don't have to worry about. As Bialy, he'll probably get one frag here and be traded out. Not even that. Gets the dink on Rain, he'll fall back. 2 kills come in. There is no player at Shadow, but one on the bomb site itself. Olofmeister to at least take him down. Scout and spawn. Pasha takes one. You still can see a couple of kills here from Snacks. Oh, that was the shot. A chance, and one that won't be working out. VP now obviously have to force by here. And that's going to be the map, I'm pretty sure. Map 15-2 and another 16 scoreline. We've seen quite a few of these in this tournament. Blowouts.
Yeah, we have actually. We've seen more than normal, considering we carded this tournament as being one of the closest in terms of teams that were here, the caliber of CS we would see, best of threes all the way through. We've seen a lot. North, obviously, yesterday tripped and fell as well. So they've got to play in the next series, 15-2. This should be done at this round, but we'll see if anything changes.
Well, it'd be something quite miraculous at this point.
I have to card it as a possibility, okay?
It is. There's always a chance that any sort of weapon, even if they had USPs, always a chance.
And look, if nothing else, Snack's got to kill with an R8.
That is something to take away from this. If anything, we can say at least the first competitive kill with the R8 has occurred.
I like how in the very small and insignificant Reddit thread about it, someone just goes, "Why those Snacks?"
Yeah.
Like, why?
Is it just an achievement? Because the Deagle, it's not a big deal. Everyone kills with the Deagle. You're challenging yourself with the R8. It's not like it has any benefits compared to the Deagle. It's more expensive. It's hard. It's good for one frag.
Well, it's 100% accurate. It's the bolt time that people struggle with.
Yeah, because how you can't. CS is a really fast game. You can't, unless you're pre-firing corners, you can't really do anything with it. It doesn't make any sense. They need to adjust it if they want it to be viable, Valve, that is. A chance here for Neo. As we build the discussion with the R8. Good flashbang. It's a kill. No refrag, though. It's not going to work out for him too well.
You're already in. Awkward spray, but does take down Snacks. We're just waiting for Pasha and Bialy to go by the wayside, and we will move on to map 2. 15-2. B16. Guardian finds Pasha quite cleanly that time. And bomb planted. Say goodnight, Bialy. No kit. UMP overlooks Rain's position. He walks out, and that's how it ends. It was close for the first 7 or 8 rounds, even though it was 8-0 at the point. It was 2 versus 2s, post-plant situations, but it just never went Virtus.pro's way.
Well, there we have it. You're absolutely right. I think you broke that one down quite nicely. And I'm going to throw it over to the analysts straight away because I think they fancy